What's good, y'all? It's your boy Shadz.
And your girl Tay.
And you know we back with another
video.
Oh man, it's a banger today.
Yes, y'all, we are so excited because we just seen this video, and I know based on the title, you guys, y'all want to see this video, y'all haven't seen it. Let's just get into it, cause I'm ready. I want to see what is said. I'm ready. Let's just go, y'all.
No more talking.
Let me tell you. You see, let me tell you why I love the universe, and I am a firm believer of the universe.
Okay.
Listen, I wanted to get on and talk to you for a very long time.
Is that right?
That's very right.
What we got?
So I want to know what you gotta, let's have this real talk. Let's have this real talk. Because I know a lot of times when people will speak to you, it's like they trying to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if you call somebody trying to be funny, yes, I feel if you call somebody trying to be funny, then don't be mad at what you get. If you call somebody that, and you're really trying to sincerely ask questions or get information or chat, then that's different. So I want to talk to you.
Okay. What are we talking about?
Well, what do you rate me?
Is that what we're starting off with?
Yeah.
Do you think the men rate women?
No, I thought, because isn't that what you do?
What have you seen of my content? Have you just seen like the clips?
Yeah. I think I always see people calling you and you tell them, you ain't no such and such. You lying to yourself. You ain't this.
What I typically don't do is I don't typically rate people. I ask them if they rate themselves. I usually ask this question.
So let's start it that way.
Yeah. How tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
Dress size?
My dress size?
Mm-hmm.
Then the Don said, my dress size. That's a good question. I guess a 4.
All right. And on a scale from 1 to 10, you can't use 7. What would you rank yourself? Fresh face out of the shower, just you.
Yeah.
That's how I always ask the question.
Seven.
Can't use 7. That's why 7 is the most common answer.
Really?
It's the default answer for most people because they don't want to go too high, they don't want to go too low.
Well, no, it ain't a default answer for me.
Well, let's see. I'll give you a 9. I will give you a 9 because you have the facial symmetry and you get additional points for eyes, full lips. See, I'm an actual image consultant. And I'm sure you deal with a lot of people who take your pictures or something, so forth. You have a symmetrical face. And so it's much more based upon facial symmetry. It's not based on European beauty standards or anything like that. It's much more based upon what babies, animals, human beings have evolved to find attractive.
Wow.
You get additional points because we've evolved to find more slanted eyes, somewhat attractive, especially when they're not on Asian.
Wow.
But that's not what gets translated. Most of the time, people take my clips and cut it down to something that's gonna make a viral moment. It's gonna start a conversation. Take the good with the bad. Have you seen anything else that I do?
I saw one time when you checked this lady for, I guess it was a white lady or a Hispanic lady, and you was like, oh, you're not gonna come on this show and talk down on black women. That's what the fuck you're not gonna do.
Yeah.
And so again, that was a clip. I didn't see the context really, but
Context. You're right.
I get a rap of hating black women. And it's far from that. I mean, there are over 50 black women who report that they've gotten married as a result of watching my content.
Really?
It's on my Instagram. I actually had a young sister just post up saying, "Hey, as a result of you, I snatched the ring." I just actually posted a brother who was about to move to the Dominican Republic, and he found his wife in my Facebook group. Like 12 couples have gotten married in there, but that stuff doesn't get publicized. But when I'm talking about relationships, I'm talking about men and women, but because I'm
real quick, this is what I mean. Like when it comes to the men part, they don't see that. They only see, oh, you're less than because of this, and I'm better than because you're less than because of this. That's why I think a lot of men take into context when they hear him. But like you said, it's a lot that don't come. We can gain a lot of that information without even with the negative stuff people put out. We gain all of that, and it's still people that will think like, oh, you're less than a person, or just because you're wearing nails, you're less like. And you're not really seeing the bigger picture from it.
You know what's making this guy's fan base? Them simp guys who is just riding Kevinsamuels. Them guys right there is just messing the whole game up. Because this man got a lot of knowledge and he's feeding a lot of knowledge, but
especially in the black community, but people are not getting that. So.
These guys who just taking what he's saying and just running with it is messing the whole game up. Like they messing it up.
I'm talking about us. And time to time, I would bring stuff in, and then a lot of times sisters would say, well, men, when they get to a certain level, they only want white women or this or that. So I let women from other races come in. I'm like, okay, well, can you learn anything from them? What would you teach them? And
we have to think of the future now.
Not skip food. That's what I mean by that. You get money for those, bigger money, we gotta want to watch the video.
The one woman came in and she thought she was going to do what I did to black women. I'm like, hold on, wait. Now, we can talk this way. Karen, you sit your ass down over there. Because I don't play that. I wouldn't let, despite popular opinion, I love my mother, I love my daughter, but we do have to have a family conversation. And what's starting to happen more is actually we're starting to have more conversations about this. It ain't comfortable, but we're starting to see progress.
Well, let me ask you this just outright then. Why do successful black men date outside of their race?
Well, I would say this. When I look at men, I split them up. Guys that I consider to be in the industry, music, entertainment, athletics, and then guys on the business side. Business side, because I come from that side. But more often than not, black men want to be with black women. We still married. 85% of black men are married to black women.
Oh.
When I had my guys come to me, even after they got themselves together, like Dennis Furlan, the guy who just moved, he found his black wife in my group. Black men we want to be with them. The problem is, let's be honest, in my lifetime, we weren't really raised to learn how to get along with one another. We can kick it, we can hook up, and can we work together long term? And you're married now, right? Okay, relationship is a skill set. It's different than dating in short term. We really want to talk that kind of stuff. And what successful people who are doing good in their professional life want to fail in their personal life. And in the black community in particular, when we fail in our personal lives, we pay a huge penalty because so few of us get married. It's almost like we like to see people's marriages fall. But we need more of those things in order to build whatever we're going to be, because people may not like my method, but I want to see more black men who want black wives get with black women. And that's the outcome we're getting.
Yes, we need that. We need more of that.
For sure.
Definitely need more of that, man.
That's what they want to. That's what I feel like. That's what they want to stop.
Right.
That's what they want to stop. But we need that, honey. But I feel like that's why I say when he speaks, people don't see the bigger picture. And then like that's why we did outside our race. he's not telling you to do that because of the flaws of black women, and it's just so sad. But he said for symmetrics. I think I got symmetric pain. My nose kind of big though.
It ain't pretty. Sometimes it ain't pretty.
Can I say something real quick? Black women, can we stop talking about if these niggas want us or not? Excuse me, Kevin, this is not, I'm talking to black women real quick. Can we stop posting all day on TikTok? Because I knew you went to TikTok and I just kept seeing this. Black women, can we stop talking about if these successful black men want us or not? Like, can we just focus on us and we be successful, and then we go out there and we decide who the fuck we want? Because what I've been seeing is, I feel like I've been seeing men using that as an opportunity because they've been hurt and somebody done and they've been using it as a way to come out and lash out and poke fun at black women and use it as a way to feel like they somebody or they something. Or so for all you niggas that's doing that on TikTok or wherever the fuck y'all at, eat a dick, go away. Nobody gives a shit about you. And I want black women to stop fucking posting about whether or not y'all want black women or not. Okay? I want black women just to focus on themselves.
But real quick, I get what she's saying. She's trying to say, like, there's men out there that say they try to pick on black women because of the situation being with the women they chose, because not all black women are like that. But at the same time, she's saying we should, we want. I feel like I do get it. Stop talking about who wants you or not, because a black man that is out there that do want you, just focus on making yourself right for that black man, not the ones that don't want you. Not the ones that don't want you. That's it. That's it. All right, let's go. Sorry.
Successful, and then you go out there and you decide the trajectory of your life. Okay?
Well, here's the thing. There's a lot of hurt on both sides, and especially in the black community, we don't really do a lot with counseling, therapy. I recommend therapy often because we got a lot of stuff individually that we want to deal with. And marriage and relationships are not for everybody. And I'm just trying to, ultimately I ask people, what do you want? What do you want? And what are you prepared to do to get what you want? And are you willing to pay that cost? It's really the conversation, but it always gets kind of whittled down. But at the end of the day, what we are seeing is, especially if you're under 30, it's harder for guys today under 30 than it was from 50 years ago, because you can't take care of a family on out of high school or just coming out. So they're at the bottom. And I just had men's week, and I told guys, look, while you're under 30, work on getting yourself together, because like it or not, you're really not in a position like you should be to be able to work with, lead, do anything like that. And you see the hurt on both sides, because a lot of times people will use these talking points to go at and poke women over here, but that's not what's going on right now. This year we're past the sound. I mean, we still laugh, we still do all that stuff. We're talking about self-awareness and moving the needle. I'm in LA tomorrow talking with a famous sexologist, a womanist feminist, to talk about things that that people on my side may not understand, to further open the conversation up. Because that's what we have to get to. We got to end up, for whoever want to be involved with whoever, we got to end up having a better conversation, because while we're separate, fighting, everybody else just eats off of us. That's really what it looks like. So, but,
okay, Kevin. Since we gotta get down to the business chat.
Go ahead.
Now, do you think a man can have sex 3 times a night for the rest of his life?
Most guys can't.
They can't?
Not for the rest of his life, no.
Well, how many times they gonna be able to do it?
Depends how much he's working. Depends how much he's working. That's why I say it's different.
But wait, listen,
No.
Listen, hold on. How many times should a man expect to have sex? What is, in your opinion, how many times should a woman give their man sex a week?
A week?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of the as often as he wants it.
No.
My man.
But listen, that
he ain't never say as much truth.
But I'm like, wait, if you can't, if this is what I'm thinking. You said often as you want, but then it's like, okay, I gotta get as I want, but then it's gonna come a time when the thing ain't gonna be standing as often as it should, and it's gonna be plenty of time I won't want it, but then
she's gonna be standing forever. My shit gonna be standing forever, ever.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, but boy.
My shit standing up.
What? Stop! Play the video.
Oh no, you gotta get this clear.
I'm just saying.
But hold on.
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. You look at, like I said, I look at guys. Most guys I'm talking to are working 10, 12-hour days.
So for every $2 I spend in Winn-Dixie, I earn a point?
Check.
And I can multiply the points I earn with a mystery bonus coupon?
10, 12-hour days. Bernie Mac said it. I'm gonna come home and give you 50 strokes. You count them if you ain't got time. Most dudes trying to walk around like they porn stars. Look here, man. Get good at foreplay, eat some pussy, and get on. Because we don't have all that time. We get old, our back hurt, it gives out.
Oh no.
When you get older, but I think a healthy sex life 2 to 3 times a week is what most people are doing because they got kids.
Yes, no, I understand.
But when you're single, no kids, whenever you want to.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit, I got kids.
Well,
she's like, I don't know about that.
We got kids.
No, I understand because yes, things change when you have to be looking at your baby and a lot of I get it. I totally get it. But let me ask you something. Do men really want? Because I was having this discussion 2 days ago. Do men really want a woman to be all up under them? Baby, hi, yeah, ooh, or do they just say they want that, and when they want that, and when they get it, they be like, because I feel like me being mean is what, yeah.
The late great Patrice O'Neal said it the best. We want you around, but not around. He made a comedy bit where he said, we want you in the house, kind of like around the corner in the vent somewhere. We kind of want you to be like a cat. You call a cat's name, hey, babe. Okay, you there, cool. We just want to know you in touching distance. It's really always because we...
And I feel like I'm like a man. I feel like I'm, a lot of people throughout my life would tell me that I'm like a man. Because I remember people would tell me I shouldn't expect as a woman to have a climax every time I do it, right? Like Hilton. And I said, excuse me, are you out of your fucking mind? Why wouldn't I want to climax every time I have intercourse? Just like you want to climax when you have intercourse. And I was accused of being like a man. Not in my, this is years ago. And I knew that wasn't gonna work, child. Cause it's not only about you.
Well,
think about that.
Well, so when I go to LA, I'll be talking to second.
Imagine a phone call with Nicki, Reg.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Her homie be like, girl. She's like, what?
Killing that.
Psychologist. Shampoo dream. There's a lot that men don't understand about sexuality. Most guys, you ask them what the Kama Sutra is, they don't know what it is. They don't know anything about tantric sex. They don't even know that. You couldn't even show them the anatomy of a vagina and they can understand the parts. Just weren't taught. So, if you know what you're doing, you should have as much orgasm. You should. You're multi-orgasmic. You can have more than we can.
That's right.
So the point is that I think that was part of the purpose of going down there, to have this conversation, because women's sexuality is so misunderstood by men. So a lot of guys make comments about women in not knowing, and they make decisions based on women. And I say ultimately this: if you ain't getting married, what the fuck you care about a woman's body count and who she fucking? If you ain't gonna take ownership of it, and if it's yours, you need to learn what to do.
Because at the end of the day, as a man, every time you have intercourse with your lady, you should want her to come.
Yeah, you should at least want it. Damn. Like who out there telling Nicki like you should want to come every time?
Put in that work and make her come.
They did make a point that I wanted to touch on really fast when it was like men expect traditional women, right? Just really quick, I'm saying men expect traditional women. They want women with traditional values and stuff like that. But back like our grandparents and stuff, but they forget that the men took care of everything. And then they'll be like, oh, I want to do that one woman that with traditional values, but that's not the day and age we live in. And at the age, like Kevin said, at the age of 30, you know, you should work out to build yourself by the age of 30. So that means you got all the years with men, 20, 21, 22, 24, 5, 6, thinking like, oh, just because they're a man, they deserve women like that. When it's like, you don't even have your own life together and you want traditional women with traditional values, but you don't even hold up your part of being traditional when it comes to the man. And I think that's where a lot of some men, are kind of fucking up, well, messing up the message when it comes to
right, but at the same time, as women, y'all not being, there's very, very few that even thought, even the mindset of being traditional.
I know, I agree.
So that is it's very less men than it is women. So if it's
what you mean?
It's very fewer men than it is women living on this earth.
Yeah, but you say just because of scarcity that they should deal with it? I don't think so.
It's not saying that. What I am saying is, if the majority of y'all is doing it, and it's very...
Of y'all is doing it.
For real. And then like, it's
because that's how that's
a very problematic situation.
No, I get you. But just because you get more traditional men don't mean it's going to be more men.
But it's more traditional men than it is women.
I mean, just because it be more traditional women don't mean it's going to be more men that's going to be able to hold that. But yes, I would tell you one thing, it's more traditional men than it is women. Yeah.
And it's way easier for a man to become traditional for a woman too.
Yeah, I agree. But like I said, just if all women on this earth right now become traditional women does not mean that, you know.
Well, if I was a man, I would still care about who a woman is fucking. Just
safety, as long as it's clean. I'm talking about, there are guys who worry about things here's the thing, there's ownership and then there's dating. We do a lot to disqualify one another. And we got enough stuff already disqualifying us.
Oh, right. To put women down.
Yeah, I mean, or to discount men too. And I'm like, well, in the context of a relationship, it's different than people who are out here just hooking up. If you're gonna just be out here hooking up, you need to be. I would assume you would want to have a good sexual reputation. You want to be a dead layer or a weak fuck. That's not a good look.
Yeah.
People like, I'm so lost.
No, I'm not lost.
No, I'm talking about people in the
I want to put it on a person. I don't give a shit.
Well, yeah, I've seen the videos. I heard, what were you talking about? The blood. What is a blood? What is that?
Blood clot?
I'm serious. I know. What is that?
No, it's just a term that my family, my Jamaican people who I love very much, it's just a curse word that they use. Like with a blood clot, I deal with pussy. You understand? So that.
All right, I've heard that before. I'm like, I didn't know if it's a curse word. Well, good to be on here with you. You got any other questions? Because I got to get packed.
Gotta finish talking to my people, but I want to tell you that I appreciate you joining me tonight.
Appreciate it.
And I don't want to, and to everybody that's wanting me to diss this gentleman or anything, I'm not going to do anything because I don't have proper information and I don't do shit to get attention or to get clicks or to do no clown shit. If I hear something and I understand the context and Kevin and I wants to talk, then we'll talk. But I'm not just here to diss nobody. So Kevin,
if I say some shit you don't like, feel free to talk about it.
Oh, that's right. That's to get
Kevin, we're gonna have to have you on Queen Radio in a month or two, okay?
Let's do it.
All right. Take care.
Don't forget to stop doing Courtney.
I heard it was blood clot.
Well,
Oh my God! No, I liked it. I liked it, and then I like how she, at the end how she said she not here. I like that because I feel like a lot of women and men like to be like, oh, he date this and he. It's like, but I feel like they miss a lot of that information. Like everything they talking about, I feel like he's helping, but it's like, of course, the way he's saying stuff like that. A lot of people are like, don't take it. You guys, he be saying more than what you think. Don't just take some shit and run with it. You have your own mind. Be a man if you're a dude. Woman up if you're a woman. Like, you gotta know how to take the information and get something from it rather than trying to judge this man.
Yes,
keep talking all the
pretty
time.
much the whole thing is getting information and applying it to you. Apply the information, because what certain words that he said doesn't apply to me, because I already handle that. And the ones that I don't handle, that's what I need to start focusing on, building myself on, and that's what. Also with you, don't just take everything and just, oh, it gotta be like this, gotta be like that. No, because it don't work for you like that. That's why you never had it like that, you know?
And just like women, I feel like saying that women don't just take things. If he say something that you think feels bad, like he say that you overweight or something of the sort, or women that are overweight a little bit, and you think that, and you feel bad about that, means maybe you should work on yourself if that hurts your feelings a little bit. And it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, you guys, that's the end of this reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
That was nice. Don't forget to
like, comment, share, subscribe.
And you already know, it's your boy Shadz.
And your girl Tay.
All praise to Yahweh Bashim Mashiach Yahushua. And you are farewell. Till next time.
See you guys in this video. Bye.